great love, in all thy Son's command.
All right, so for the next 5 minutes or so, we're giving you special dispensation. You don't have to stand up for the national anthem because we're going to play it several times here right now.
So you heard the version that everyone is familiar with, Thy Son's Command.
In all thy Son's command.
But, it's going to do a little switcheroo. And it's going to, the exact words are, in all our, do you have it?
In all,
in all
running
our,
the news all morning. See, this is the problem because we're going to, in all our, something command. It's the only, pardon?
Okay.
No, they're changing. This is really embarrassing because we haven't been listening to Tammy. Bring up Tammy's microphone, please. Tammy, are you there? Hey, Tammy, you can help us out. Tammy?
In all of us command.
In all of us command, okay.
So,
wow.
But here's the thing.
Should have been prepared for that one.
But it also, we knew that, but it slipped our mind, and it's going to take some time for people to adjust, and they're always going to go back to all of thy Son's command because they're used to it. So it'll take us some time. You'll all get used to it.
I got all the rest of the history all set here.
He knows
I know everything about this right now. National Anthem. Now, originally, it was here is the cover. That was our Governor General in 1888. Governor General Robitaille. And he was the one that commissioned a song for Saint Jean Baptiste Day, which of course is the big holiday in Quebec. So that eventually became O Canada, but not until early 1900 when it was translated into English. So it was originally written for a patriotic holiday in Quebec, a French a patriotic holiday. It was our de facto national anthem, but not official until as late as 1980.
Which is interesting. I mean, I'm trying to think. It
was God Save the Queen.
Yes.
And then the Maple Leaf Forever was, again, sort of a pseudo-national anthem that more people sang. Well, Canada was not that popular before the 60s.
So growing up in school for you, what did you sing? What did you say?
Okay, when we grew up in school, this wasn't in all thy Son's command, although they were still talking about it then. The problem they had was this line here. So listen to this. This is what it was in the 70s, when I was going to school in the 70s.
O Canada, we stand on God.
So this is the part where they'd go, God keep our lands.
O Canada, glorious and free.
So that was the line that was replaced with God keep our land.
Right.
And I remember being at hockey games and like that for about 10 years. Everybody went silent at that part. So I think that's what's going to happen in all of us command.
Because people are going to sort of forget.
They're going to be a little mixed up.
But then, we're going to make this change, and then who's to say in 5 years from now we're going to make some more changes to it, as it probably will.
These changes, actually the change that just came in was actually discussed in 1967. This is not new.
So give us some time. Give us a few more decades.
It was Howard Moscow at Toronto City Council that was one of the ones that was spearheading changes to our national anthem back in the 90s.
Is there anything that's currently in the national anthem that you would still want to make some edits to?
Well, and the argument has been, since it was discussed in 1967, that the... Can
we please get a shot? Like,
they do this all the time.
Story time with Kev.
When I do my story times, I geek out over stuff. And here's our youngsters here.
Well, Jordy's not so much a youngster.
Not so young.
But they love it.
It was discussed, God keep our land. A lot of people were a little concerned about that as well. Because, again, it spoke of God and not all Canadians believe in God. The other thing, too, two very interesting things, kids.
You too?
Is, first of all, the French version of O Canada, which was the original version. We have a board for you. This is what, when you're singing the French version, you're singing something totally different than the English version. So take a look at this. O Canada, land of our ancestors, glorious deeds circle your brow. For your arm knows how to yield the sword, your arm knows how to carry the cross. Your history is an epic of brilliant deeds, and your valor steeped in faith. We will protect our homes and our rights. Quite different.
Whoa.
Quite different.
Have you learned things, kids?
Kids, what
are the key learnings here? Yes, Jordy.
Yes, Jordy, go ahead. This will be on the test, yes.
Amber, question?
This.
Yes, you'll need a pass, though.
Now.
I have it for. I'll write you a note.
What you may not know is that there's a second and third verse to O Canada. Did you know that?
They're taking a nap. They're taking a nap. It's nap time.
So take a look at this. So once you finish the national anthem, you should be singing, "O Canada, where pines and maples grow, great prairies spread and lordly rivers flow. How dear to us thy broad domain from east to western sea, thou land of hope for all who toil, thou true north, strong and free."
Professor Frankish. Professor Frankish.
So,
now, don't worry. It will be multiple choice on the test. Just choose C every time. Choose C. You'll be fine.
just sing, just stand and sing the song. It is 7:27.
Recess time. Lunch. Grab your snacks.
7:27 on Breakfast Television. Not only are we going to be taking a look at some Super Bowl ads today and tomorrow, which we always do about this time of year, we're going to show you probably what has been voted as the most popular Super Bowl ad ever. Which one do you think it was?
Got to be animals. Animals are involved every time.
Do we have a bit of that? Can we show a bit of that? All right. This was one of the most popular Super Bowl ads ever. We'll be back with more Breakfast Television after this. Now, what was it for? Who was it for?
Says right there. Says right there. I know.
Why do we put the answers to the test on the screen?
Only miss the sun when it's